Hey guys, so in this episode of Face to Face Beat, I am going to show you how to achieve this New Year's Eve glam look. It's a bit bold, not for the faint of heart, but hey, it's a new year, let's step out of the box, try something new. So first off, I'm going to start by using this matte ochre brown from M.A.C Cinematics double feature palette and a blending brush by Sonia Kashuk to define my crease. Next, I am using a matte shadow from my own personal line, Facety Gyal Cosmetics. The shade is called Brazilian Nut, and I am using a crease brush, also by Sonia Kashuk, to further define my crease. Using M.A.C Studio Finish Concealer and a small concealer brush, I'm just going to dab a bit on my lid. It helps to accentuate the crease and also acts as the perfect primer. And of course, your finger is the best blending tool that you could have. For my lid, I am using a metallic gold from Peony's Shadow Trio palette that I received in my December glam bag from M.A.C. Yay! It's my first time using this brand. It's really good. The pigment is nice. If you want a more intensified look, just mix with a bit of water and voila! For my cat eye, I am using Sonia Kashuk's liquid liner. She's like one of my favorite drugstore brands, obviously. And since I'm like always in Target, always buying her stuff. And don't worry if you don't get your cat eye right on the first try. Third time's always a charm. Don't worry, sometimes I don't get it right the first try either. Now comes the fun part, which is the glitter. I am using e.l.f.'s lash glue and some chunky glitter. Usually I'd use spirit gum, that's my go-to product, but I'm out, so this e.l.f. lash glue will have to work. Just ensure you keep it above your liquid liner so that when you place the glitter, none of it gets or stays on your liner. And with this chunky glitter, it's so much easier to clean up because you could just use a tweezer and just place them where you need them or just remove the excess. Now with the crease brush and the Brazilian Nut matte shadow, I am just gonna go in and add some more definition to my crease. Then gonna use a smaller blending brush from EcoTools to just soften the lines a bit. So back to the Peony Shadow Trio palette, I am using the champagne highlighter and I am going to highlight my brow bone using a shader brush from Sonia Kashuk. So since this is like a dramatic look, I am using Eylure's Glamour lashes. They're very bold. You can trim them to the shape of your eyes, but I left them as is. Then I'm just going to line my waterline with a Kajal pencil from Sonia Kashuk. Since this look is so dramatic, I did not want to go too crazy with the highlighting and contour, so I'm using a Shea Moisture concealer. The shade is called Snowdonia Fawn, if I pronounced it correctly. I wouldn't recommend this concealer for persons with oily skin because it packs a lot of moisture. It feels like it's filled with oil. So if you're trying to achieve a matte look throughout the day, this might not be the best concealer to use. So for my contour, I am using actually a Maybelline foundation, Fit Me. The shade is Coconut. It's not too dark because, as I said, I didn't want to go too crazy with my highlights and contours, so I just wanted something a bit subtle. Using a small stipple brush from e.l.f., I am going to blend my highlights. Then for my contoured areas, I am using a contour brush to blend in the contoured areas. This brush is by Sonia Kashuk. You can get it at Target. It's very affordable and the bristles are really nice. They're not like cutting into your skin and they blend very well. Using M.A.C Studio Fix powder in shade NC45 and a buffing brush, I am going to apply it to my highlighted areas to set the concealer and also blend it in a bit more. Now I'm going to go over my contoured areas with an angled brush and a M.A.C powder blush. The shade is called Blunt. With some benign banana powder and a beauty blender, I am just gonna apply that to the areas that were highlighted just to make it pop a bit more. And with a large powder brush, just whisk it away. I'm using a blush from my personal line, Facety Gyal Cosmetics. The shade is called Petunia, and with an angled brush, I'm just gonna apply that to the apple and just blend it up towards the apex. Don't forget to clear all that powder off your lashes using some mascara, and also blend your natural lashes into the extensions so that it looks more natural. To line my lips, I am using Rimmel London's 1000 Kisses lip liner. I love this stuff, however, I feel as though they break too easily. Like, it broke 4 times during this application. Then with a lip brush, just blend it in a bit so that you don't have that harsh line after your lipstick application. For my lips, I am using Facety Gyal Cosmetics Luxury Matte Lipstick. The shade is called Marlin. It's available online at facetogyal.com. It's a bright orange, the pigment is great, and I absolutely love it. Well, here you go, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Crystal Carrie. And if you need to get in contact with me, just email me info@facetogyal.com. See you next time.